It's a vibe on Lava Lounge. 93.3.
All right, that is Terminator by Asha K. It's 10:33, and of course, this is Hot FM 93.3. My name is Udoka. And of course, this is not, this is the Lava Lounge, but yeah, of course, also here. And we also have the recently evicted Big Brother Housemates live in the studio with us this morning.
Yes, guys, we've got Hermes, we've got Big Sheggz, and of course, Groovy. What's up, guys? How are you guys doing?
Good. Thank you for having us.
Are you feeling refreshed?
Yeah.
Have you guys slept, by the way?
Nah,
I like to ask that, since Sunday, have you guys slept? Have you had any sleep?
Yeah, we have.
I mean, I personally have, as much as I can get per time. Yeah, I've had some sleep.
How many hours of sleep have you had?
Who's counting there? Who's counting? Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I've not had too much sleep myself.
Right. All right, Groovy, let's start with you. Straight into it. Do you believe you played your game to the best of your ability? Or Beauty's disqualification threw you off in any way?
To be honest, I came into the show to be myself. So I don't know if you call that, playing a game. Right. So I just identify myself as, just a very straightforward, humble, focused, hardworking guy, who just likes good energy. So I don't know. I guess being myself, people might misunderstand me, like in the point, like maybe they might be thinking I'm trying to, play a game or something. But I actually just came into the house, to be myself, and I believe that would be enough to take me, as far as I could, which is obviously to the finale. But ninth week is still a blessing, like it's still a big achievement, coming out with these guys, Sheggz and Hermes. It shows that I definitely did something right. So it has nothing to do with anybody. It's just me and my own, how things went pound out in the house.
All right. But I need to say that the fact that you guys even lasted this long is actually a win for all of you.
Yeah,
I need
for
to say
sure,
that.
for sure.
Because Sunday, when you guys got evicted, social media was crazy. So much was trending. Pink Panther was trending. Hermes was trending. Big Sheggz was trending. Mr. Ikoyi was trending. A whole lot was trending. And one of the things I saw on social media about you, Groovy, so somebody put this up on social media. Someone said, most wanted, most fought for, most sought. Salad umona. Oroma undi umona. Come home and let's run things. So a lot of people are asking about you and Fina. What's next for you guys?
Okay. Just to add more names that he gave me. It's baby of the season.
Okay, nice.
Man of the season. I added Groovy Sauce there too, though. The Groovers. Obviously, with my own predicament, our predicaments are different. I'm outside, doing what I'm doing, just back to work, and focus on chasing the bag, and obviously, on my own, just doing my best, to show, to give love, back to the people who put me there in that position, which is my Groovers.
Yeah.
And obviously, she's doing her own thing in the house. Still contending for the grand prize.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's best for everybody to just, stay focused on what they're doing. And as regards our relationship, when we're outside, then we'll have a discussion as to how that goes. Because, like I always keep saying, relationships in Big Brother's house is definitely different from how you see it, outside. So it's a lot that goes into it, a lot of emotions when you're in that space, so it's not easy, but, I'm enthusiastic to see how things will play out, coming outside, yeah.
All right, that's good to know.
All right, Sheggz, onto you. So I watched an interview yesterday where you said nobody called your name, and this is coming after that video that went viral. And I feel like you owe it to yourself, to your fans, and even people in general, because a lot of your fans are saying these accusations are very heavy. They're very weighty for you to just let it slide. And the lady in question is Beauty by Bimi. So do you know who Beauty by Bimi is? And or if you knew her, what sort of relationship did you guys have? I just need you to clear it once and for all.
Unfortunately, I just haven't even seen the video that went viral. I don't know what video went viral because I've been showing a couple of clips.
Okay.
So I think maybe when I see that, then I will know what video it is. I've dated different amazing women in the past. So I've dated amazing women like super great women that I will constantly uplift on every single platform. But right now I'm in a relationship. I'd like to focus on that. I didn't hear my name in any clip that was showed to me. I didn't hear anything about me, Sheggz. So like for me, it's like I don't know why that's getting put on me personally. Regardless of who I've been with in the past, they're entitled to speak about anything. But as long as they're not personally speaking about me, I don't know why that concerns me as a person.
Your fans even want you to clear like, oh, I know this person. I don't know this person. That's all they want to know.
I just think I've been on a media tour for a minute. I think there's loads of videos circulating around me about me where I've spoken with the boys on different platforms, and I've actually always said I didn't hear my name, so I don't know why this is being put on me. I never said I don't know the person in question.
All right.
So
all right, but talking about the fact that a lot of people love you, did you know that you were one of the most loved housemates when you got into the house? Did you know that?
No, when you're in the Big Brother house, you don't know what's going on outside.
I mean, when you are on stage, a lot of people were really supporting you, by the way. Did you know that?
Now, when I was walking in, I think you could see the shock in my face, like, because it was my first time ever, like, experiencing this on this sort of level. So you can see the shock in my face. I was really humble.
Yeah.
Like, I just appreciated it on a crazy level. So it's like when I was even going on stage and just walking into Ibuka, like, you could tell that, like, it was really surreal for me. So I think you could see that in my demeanor, in my, like, how I was carrying myself. So yeah, like, it's a big blessing, but I didn't really know. But I'm happy to come out to it and see how much Sheggz FC family love me.
All right. So also, I mean, at the time when the show started, a lot of people actually did like you. I saw social media, people were always talking about you, but pretty much when you got in a ship with Bella, the conversation pretty much changed. But I remember one of the first times that I watched you, one of the first things that I saw, you were talking about organ donation, and you're talking about giving a part of your organ to Bella. Is that how deep it is for you with her?
For me, like, if Bella ever needed anything from me, she would get it. And that's just the truth. So if I said that, I meant it. And everything I say, I stand on. First day I went in the house, apparently I was trending, and my Instagram did 100K in 24 hours. So a video came out of someone speaking on someone. I'm just not understanding why that's being attached to me. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I've never met this person. I'm not saying I've never dated them. I'm just saying why is what they're saying attached to me, and I feel like that has triggered people to how they have then seen Bella and I's relationship, because we have something great, but I just feel like it's being twisted because people's minds were already poisoned with something from day one. I think my answers have been like really similar on every single platform, but I'm happy to just constantly repeat myself. That's why I'm on the media tour, so people can get to know me and understand who I really am.
All right, so there was also another task you had, the task about chasing your dream. I'm not even going to lie, when I heard you speak, it was very, very emotional. You talking about football and the things that you love. So how is that going to be like for you? Is this something you're still going to push moving forward?
You know, like, I think God works in mysterious ways. I'm loving what's going on in my life right now, and I'm just feeling like really, really blessed. So I said I signed to my first professional football team when I was 13, 14. I'm 26 now, a month away from turning 27. I think I've had a really good run. So if I've got to retire at this age, I'm happy. Sheggz FC got me, and it's a new time in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's going to be bigger and better than before, for real.
All right.
All right. Hermes. So I'll go straight into it. Hi. So does your collective include freedom for your queens to also have kings?
Yeah, it does. But unfortunately, society doesn't support women in that cause. Especially women who enthusiastic about building the brand. And I personally see how that could be a restraint to certain things. Like I've been telling everybody, the lot of conversations that need to happen. I'm starting to learn that as a man, it might even boost my brand to put it out there that I've got a little woman. I can control that situation, sense of power, and men are usually associated with that and boost their brand and whatnot. But for women, associated with a man with that kind of strength and then wanting to have that kind of freedom, people tend to even criticize them, not wanting to associate with their brand. And women who want to do great things might want to, think about it for a minute and then decide if they really want that and whatnot. And this is also what it means to be an individual within my collective. And, I just have to respect that. So
you don't have a problem with your queens having?
There's never been a problem. I won't ask for what I can't give. Awesome. So if I'm asking for freedom, I got to give freedom.
Awesome.
All right. But any chance you've spoken to any of your queens since you came out of the house?
Because I got to do media tour and I just came out of Big Brother house. It's a little shock to the love I'm coming out to. I went in, kind of guy, stayed in there kind of guy. Came out to a lot of things. I'm just trying to, keep my mind straight, get through media tour, and then get into personal business. When I take
Talking about the love that you've been receiving. So my sister said I should tell you this. She said I should tell you that you're super smart and you're like her favorite.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right. But we need to find out, now that you all are out of the house. But first of all, let's find out who are you rooting for? Let's start with Sheggz. Okay, let me ask you two questions. From what you've seen since you've come out, who do you think the money is likely on?
Every day, every single time. It's
Okay.
Big Bella. For real.
Groovy?
Fina.
All right, Hermes.
Magia Dekunle is getting it.
So 3 people.
Okay.
This is the first, actually.
I like that it's changing because at first everybody had this one strong winner, but it seems to be changing and all of that. So that's very good to see with that.
So Groovy, I just want to ask what changed, because we had a conversation with Daniela at the party where you talked about liking Chumsy. I would say more than Fina. So what changed?
I think the conversation needs to be. The conversation I had with Daniela was kind of like, it was just of the fact that I went through a very crazy, ton of events, like moving up to level 1. That was crazy because I didn't expect that. And fresh off just winning a wager, I hugged my man Deji when Big Brother was sending him to level 2, and then Big Brother now says you're going up to level 1. I think I never, hid any, I never hid the fact that I like Chumsy. Do you get? Why, I always kept it open, because I didn't want to create that impression that I was trying to play anybody. Do you get me? And, and Daniela is like, she's my bestie. If anybody watched the show, they would know to a degree that she's the one that I had a lot of conversations with, the most. So it's just like, talking to your friend, your party, you just the yarn and say, okay, see you. I did go upstairs, meet this babe, we say I like, but I'm in something with this girl. What's going on? What do you think? So it's just, me just pouring out my mind to her. That was just the conversation that we had. But, I always knew that deep down I made the right choice, which was to stick with Fina, not to complicate any issues further by going for Chumsy.
And you sticking to Fina is not because anybody advised you to stick to Fina because they thought she was like a very strong contender in the house. Nah,
not for that reason.
But you and Cheesy had that conversation.
Yeah, so obviously, coming downstairs, right? Joining joining the merger, because I was, I had the fake eviction thing that happened, and I came down to meet different housemates who were surprised to see me, and then some were happy to see me as well. And a lot already happened, I guess, when I moved upstairs to level 1. I think there were conversations that were had regarding, myself. And Cheesy was just kind of trying to give me an update of what was said and what I would likely expect and all those kind of things. So I just think he was just passing an opinion. And I listened to everything that he told me, but, deep down I knew that I knew what I wanted to do. And like I said, if there was anybody I needed to have any kind of serious kind of discussion with, it was Daniela, and I kept that consistent throughout the whole show. Yeah.
Okay, Hermes. So finally, because we don't have that much time anymore. So at the start of the show, you used some, not so nice words on women, the H words, the B words, and you also nominated Doing because you felt she was not domesticated enough. Can you just
is that how narrative went out? Here's the thing: opinions are formed on partially viewed lives in the house. We are living a 24-hour-a-day intense moments, heightened emotion every day.
You know what? Yeah. You see, the question you just asked my brother, I feel like it's one of them for me where I kind of want to come to places and I want people to speak on the amazing times. You see, I want people to speak on the fact that he was really out here winning everything.
All right, so Hermes, I need to quickly ask this. What is your relationship like with Christio?
So I came out, I didn't even know. It was until yesterday that the person that was taking us around the media round told me that she came out and she said she didn't like me. Oh, yeah. Guess what? She met me.
You nominated her because she was drumming.
Yeah, I think I didn't even know until I just automatically corrected that narrative because I do not carry capacity for hate. I will never carry that. I would not just dislike someone. So I went out there as an individual to compete. And she came out. We met at the party and I was telling her, she was like, Hermes, this and that. I think she challenged me. I'm like, why would I not put you up? You came out the first acts and you were drumming, singing, doing acting, doing poetry. Of course, I already recognize you're a strong candidate and we're competing. level 1, level 2. I gotta put you up. If you get an opportunity to anybody on level 2 get on the, my name will be first on that list.
Yeah.
We were out there competing. And if she hates me for competing the way that I did, or hated me because I think she came out and cleared it, but I don't. I mean, I was just competing, to be honest, and I did. I mean, people didn't even think. Bella came at me, and I'm like, nah. It was late. I explained that, she came out that she was competing, and it's level 1 against level 2 at that moment. Like, I was just doing what's just with my level, and that was it.
All right, so Sheggz, quickly. So someone sent in this question, and it was said that in the past we've seen a number of people come from different places to the Big Brother house, but they say that for some reason, every time you would mention London in almost every conversation that you had in the house, and they were wondering what that was about. That was it so much life-changing experience for you to have grown in London or something?
First and foremost, I'm actually born in London, but I grew up in Ikoyi. I moved back to London when I was 11. So I've done 11 years in Nigeria, done 15 years in England.
Yeah.
I think there's a reason why they call me Mr. Ikoyi, and there's a reason why they call Bella Mrs. Ikoyi. So I wasn't just speaking about London. You're buying me fully. Do you get what I'm saying? It's the best of both worlds. Let's get it, big Sheggz.
All right.
All right, so what's next for you, Mr. Ikoyi? What's next? Movies,
Yeah.
football?
Yeah. So my series is about to drop real soon. I was filming that at the start of the year before I knew I was gonna get blessed like this. And then I'm just gonna keep acting. I want to be a brand influencer. Sheggz, the brand is really coming real strong. I'm working seriously with my team. I think God gives me that grace where the grace is so loud. So you guys are gonna see what it's about. I'm on this journey to prove a point. So hopefully God helps me do that. Thank you.
All right, Hermes, what's next for you?
Starting a production company, focusing on sport and art, theater art, create opportunity for people to shine, for brands to get value for whatever it is they want to get value for, people to get opportunity to be kings and queens, as individuals that they are, within the capacity that I carry to serve humanity, and that's it.
All right, Groovy.
I'm going to take my business to the next level. My clothing business and Groovy Collections, I always say it's been a desire for me to expand. So multiple stores across Nigeria, and far wide. I'm trying to work on my own clothing line. Hopefully that comes out. Then my music, I've got my music going on. Plan on doing that. My modeling, looking forward to working with brands, local and international. Even acting, I'm enthusiastic about going into that as well. Being writing as well, so looking forward to doing that, and also being a brand ambassador, also being a role model and a light to the youth as well, like my man them said. And also sharing love and giving back love and showing love to the people who made it possible for me to be there till the ninth week, and that's the Groovers. I'll always mention them because I love them and I appreciate their support. So it's just getting the bag. We need this money.
Necessary.
We've done that. We need that money now. We need to get that bag. So let's go.
All right. So final words for your fans, the FCs, the Groovers.
The FCs.
Final words.
But let me even just quickly say something. I feel like your FC, Sheggz FC, that's what they're called, right? They seem to be supporting you a whole lot. But I also need to ask, for some reason, different reasons, people seem to have patented you a certain way. I've also heard you in past interviews say you're also open to learning and all of that. Aside from what your FC is doing, what are you also going to be doing to make sure that you correct this narrative that people have of you out there?
I'm going to keep coming to places like this where I'm asked difficult questions and I answer them correctly so people understand me. Okay. Big up Sheggz FC, my family. I'm even going to start speaking more because really and truly, I wanted to correct the narrative. So I always came out speaking about Bella. I actually own a fashion line. It's called Cozy Boys. Go follow that on Instagram. It's COZEBOYS. And I also own a media company with two of my friends in England. It's called We Plug Everything. Go follow that as well. We've been doing big things already. I was just keeping it humble, but I'm going to start speaking now. So, let's get it.
You should, actually. You should.
You better. Coolest Tribe. Y'all know. Y'all kept me in there for 9 straight weeks. I went there with nothing. No plan for it. No fans. I didn't know what the voting stream was like. I didn't know what the function was like. Everything organic. Y'all know what it is. Originality. Down to my fans. I love y'all. Thank you guys so much to do going forward. Please keep supporting me. Like Groovy just said, we need the bag. So let's get it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you. Thank you all so much for coming through. We really, really wish you all the best as you go out there and all the fun.
It's a vibe on Lava Lounge.
93.3.